the British Experience. Welcome to the British Experience.
Hey y'all, it's your girl B, British Brittany, whatever you want to call me. Yeah, I'm the homegirl. Yeah, that's me. And welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today is a way long-awaited video, Hey Homegirl, which is pretty much my videos where you guys send in advice questions, scenarios, y'all secrets, anything that y'all want to talk about, we gonna get into it on this video, okay? So I need y'all to, one, stop, like, comment, and subscribe on my video. Make sure and let me know how y'all feel about this video. If y'all want another one, if y'all think I could do better, just comment down. I always like critiques. So let's get into this video. Okay. Hey homegirl, hey. This is a secret that I had to tell someone. I kind of need your advice as well. Okay. So my best friend and I have been best friends for 9 years. Last weekend I went to a party and I'm throwing this ass around on the dance floor. My type of girl. That's when I cut my eye to the left. I move over to the left. Or I'm sorry. Cut my eye to the left and I see my best friend's man all hugged up and kissing on another woman that I've never seen before. I started to go over there, but my other friend told me to just mind my business because she knows he cheats anyway. Now the secret is I've been dealing with him as well, and he told me I was the only one other than my best friend. I met up with him today and I told him I saw him and he was beyond upset. He was really dismissive and disrespectful to me and told me that I either keep the secret and still deal with him or he'll tell her about us. What should I do? I feel like personally, you should tell your best friend so she can kick your ass. And 2, I don't feel like you're nobody's best friend. 3, I don't know what you thought was going to happen when you got the man like that you knew already had a girl. Yeah, you don't need advice. You need a therapist because this is a mess. Anyway, next. Okay. So I think I'm in love with my new stepdad. Sorry. So I think I'm in love with my new stepdad. He's super nice. He's hella fine. He take care of me. So Thanksgiving, my mom was cooking and she sent me and him to the store together. He was holding my thigh and caressing my neck and trying to touch my chest. I got really turned on. 2 seconds later, he pulled over and we had sex. We've been having sex every day since. They're not married yet, but they haven't had sex since we had it that day. What should I do? You need to tell your mom so your mom can whip her ass. For you to ever call this man your stepdad, they had to be together for some type of time. And 2, that's disgusting because your mom already had sex with him. Like, and 3, how could you do that to your mother? Like, I'm not judging you, but I'm judging you. That's out of pocket. No, I feel like you should tell your mother and that's it. Next. Question 3. What's up, sis? This is my bro. What's up, sis? So I know you want to judge me. Oh, Lord. I know you want to judge me, but man, I messed up. He said that for it. But so I've been with my girl for almost 2 years, but I got a little situation on the side. And today when I was at work, she called and told me that she's pregnant and the baby might be mine. What the she mean might? Now I'm conflicted. Do I tell my girl or do I wait until I take a test and then tell her the situation? Bro, I like y'all together. But you don't, so that's the main thing. I feel like you should tell her. I always feel like women know, but I mean, even if she don't know and she's oblivious to the fact that you have another whole situation, you didn't just say that you cheated. You said that y'all got a situation, so y'all like side chick and dude together. But anyway, bro, come on. I feel like you should tell her, let her deal with the situation. Don't try to sabotage how she feel. And it's up to her if y'all go forward or not. I mean, don't try to like manipulate her and make her feel like she gotta stay with you. It was a mistake. It might have been a mistake, but you gotta suffer the consequences because you put yourself in a situation. So I love you, and you gotta do better. Next question. Me and this guy have been talking for a little minute now. This is how she talks. So this is why I wrote it why I said it like that. He's not consistent at all, and I feel like he just comes around, so I won't go anywhere. So I asked him what he wanted for Christmas. He says a PS5, a MacBook, or his phone upgrade to be paid. Now I have a great job, so that wouldn't be an issue, but he didn't or hasn't asked me what I wanted yet. Should I buy him his things? No, I feel like you should pay for some therapy sessions because he in no way is showing you that he loves you, does anything for you, don't care about you. And I feel like buying love is something that a lot of us deal with. Let that go, sis. You don't need nobody around you that just take from you and you just giving and not giving to yourself. So let him go, sis. Hello. All right, next. Okay, next question. Hey, Brit, homegirl, sis, just listen. Oh, I like that. Hey, Brit, homegirl, sis, just listen. All right, anyway. I've been dealing with a guy for almost 2 or 3 months. Almost. He's a great guy. A good job, a car, his own place, but he has no sex game. I already know how this is going. So last week, he went to the bar with his homeboy. They came back to my house and crashed because I lived closer to the spot and they were trash. In the middle of the night, I went to the kitchen for ice cream and his homeboy woke up when I closed the refrigerator door. When I turned around, he was in the kitchen with no clothes on. I jumped back and he started to pull on me, give me compliments, and started rubbing on me. Then one thing led to another. Let's just say the ice cream wasn't just ate with the spoon. Now his homeboy I'm sorry, y'all. Now his homeboy... Now his the kitchen, like... Got it together. Now his homeboy keeps DMing me, asking me for it and saying how good it was. I can't believe I did it. Like I really cheated on the first good guy I ever met. He keeps starting to tell my man about us if I don't do it again with him. Should I confess or should I just get a little bit more dick? Not a little bit. All right. I don't feel like you should go get a little bit more eggplant. I feel like you messed up. And I feel like both of y'all are messed up people for doing that with somebody that, like, is a good person. You just said, like, material things, but you didn't say how he treated you. I'm not saying that cheating is good in any, like, capacity. But if he was handling stuff, why couldn't you just teach him what you like to do? So, you might as well just tell your man y'all break up and just send him to my DM. All right, bye. Next question. Hey, homegirl. See, I like that. Hey. I have three kids with my husband, and I went through his phone and found out he has another girl pregnant, and he's not planning on telling me. We live together, and he pays all the bills. I don't know what to do. I need your advice. Do you work? I mean, she didn't say nothing. That was all she said. But if you got your own money and you living off of him, I feel like if you need to separate yourself from that situation and build yourself back up with your children, a lot of people do it. You don't need to stay because he's the breadwinner or your husband. You can easily like build yourself up, get yourself together, get a job, a little jobby job, get y'all a little place to stay, and be good. Like, and if you confront him, it shows that you already don't trust him because you went through his phone, but your trust was already broken because he was already sleeping with somebody else. I mean, sis, think about you and these kids at this point. He ain't worrying about y'all, so do what you gotta do. Next question. Hey, homegirl. Hey. I have a confession. I slept with my dad's best friend, and I might be pregnant. Come on, sis. He says he loves me, but doesn't want to tell my dad. I know everyone would ask who the baby father is. And he says that he feels that I should just tell everybody to mind their business. What should I do? I feel like old man should have minded his business and stayed out of your panties. But then that she say that she thinks she pregnant. yeah, she might be pregnant. So I would just pray to the Lord God, that you ain't pregnant and that you can just move on. Because that's a lot. And I feel like I would tell my dad, no, I wouldn't have. I would just stop dealing with old men and just, if you like older men, just go find another older man. Just not your, which would be your uncle. Yo, next. Hey, homegirl. I'm messing with a married man. Married man? Listen, I already judge you. Don't judge me. I didn't know at first, but I think I love him now. He says he doesn't love her. He's only playing nice so he can move around his money so he can divorce her. They still live together, but he's with me during the day while she thinks he's at work. He has his own construction company, so he doesn't have to go in every day. And because of COVID, can work from home, which is when he's with me. Should I believe him and stay, or should I leave? Sis, ain't no happiness in somebody else's marriage, okay? The man that's for you would never be belonging to somebody else, and I feel like don't settle just because he loves you. Do I feel like you should leave? Yes. I feel like it's no comfort being on the side, because the main course is always the one that's either saved or eaten last, and I feel like when you're the side piece, you're easily either disposed or you ate first. So I would leave. Next. Hey, Brit. Hey, homegirl. My parents and I are constantly fighting now. I'm 29 and I currently live at home. They always ask me where I'm going and what I'm doing. I mean, I'm grown. Damn, I shouldn't be getting all these questions right, wrong. When you live in somebody else's household, they become kind of responsible for you. When you're a child and you live in your parents' home, they have the right to know where you're going because you're in their house. Either you come and leave, but you still in their house. So I feel like you're the one that's starting the argument because you want to be grown. But when you don't own anything and you're not anything that belongs to you and that you're paying for, leave them old people alone. Leave your mother and father where they at, and they only asking because they care. Be concerned when they don't ask you where you're going. All right. Bye. Next. Hey, homegirl. I have a girlfriend who has been my friend for 10 years, and I can honestly say she's never fully been there for me. I support any and everything she does, but she doesn't do the same for me. I've always been a life of the party, but she just always seems to compete with the dumbest things, like the way that I dress, or if we're going out, she wants to always know what I'm wearing. She doesn't support me going back to school or anything. I'm confused. I don't get it. Should I approach her about the situation or just break up with my friend? You know, they say that friendship breakups are the worst. Please help me. Now, it depends on how you are with your friend. You and your friend's relationship is more important than what you guys are working on now. I feel like you should absolutely say something to your friend and tell her how you feel. If she ignores and act like she don't know what she's talking about, she don't agree with it, move on, sis. It ain't that deep. And I know that's a long period of time, but I'd rather keep the years behind me than about wasting 10 more years not telling somebody how I truly feel about them and they're around me. So, next. Hey, B. Hey, British. Hey, sis. That's you. Y'all not funny. My baby mama and I broke up a little after my son was born. I got love for her, but I think I let her on, and my consequences was my son. Don't get me wrong, I love my son, but I feel like he will suffer because of the mistake that I made being with his mother and taking advantage of our situation. And now he will be raised without me being around him in the household every day. What should I do? I feel like you should never feel like your son is a consequence. I feel like, as a grown man, like you did wrong. I feel like you should say something to your baby mother and, make everything right where so that you can make peace with yourself and know that you can still raise your child as a grown man and just move past the stuff that you did in your past. I feel like, a lot of times we don't forgive ourselves before we forgive other people. And you have to forgive yourself for the things that you feel like you did or did wrong for her. When y'all were together and broke up and with your child, and make sure that you're loving that child as well, because a lot of people I know that was in that situation always felt like one of the parents that loved them because they wasn't in the house. So I feel like make sure that your child always knows that you love them. Hey, homegirl. Hey, I like this girl, but she's with this lame ass dude that treats her wrong. I mean, I don't want to come out too disrespectful, but I know she's being taken advantage of. Should I try and be her friend and then move in on her, or should I just let that thing go? I feel like you should mind your business. Y'all already not friends, so why would you ever feel like your opinion on her situation should matter? And I feel like you trying to move in as a friend is really creepy. You should mind your business. And if you don't know her like that, why do you feel like you have the ultimate say so to say something to her? I feel like there's a whole bunch of women out here, and a lot of women are looking for a man that like them and just them. So go find one of them. Next. Hey, homegirl. Hey. So my boyfriend and I have been together 4 years next week. So we both graduated from college together, but for the last 6 months, he's been wanting to be a rapper. He's been making music and spending less time on his job or working from home, and he plans on stop working altogether and go full time being a rapper. Now the only problem is he can't rap. I know that sounds bad, but he embarrasses me because he really can't rap. I love him, I do, but serious. I know that sounds bad. I love him, I do, but he just can't rap. What should I do? I feel like you should sit down with your boyfriend. Y'all been together 4 years. Y'all know each other. Y'all know when y'all lying, when you're not lying, when you support, when you don't support. I feel like he knows that you don't fully support him. I feel like you should be honest with him. And I mean, tell him don't quit his job if he can't rap and ain't got no other income besides rapping. So that ain't gonna work. But I feel like be honest with him. I mean, don't crush his dream. One thing that a lot of us nowadays like to do is crush the dream, except for pushing it without being disrespectful. Like let him know, like, babe, this little rapping thing ain't working. You can't. Don't do that. You could do it as as a hobby or whatever, freestyle in the shower, but you being little baby or youngster, it ain't gonna cut it, baby. So just be honest. Next one. Oh, all right. Hey, homegirl. Hey. I've been with my man for 2 years, and before coronavirus happened, we was in love. I mean, flowers, text messages, calls during the day, deep conversations. He cuddled with me. He never went without talking to me. He made dinner with me all the time and all. I can't lie, I work from home now, and since corona, I have gained some weight. Okay, not some, but a lot. He barely tells me now that he loves me. It's like pulling teeth for him to even acknowledge that he loves me anymore. He's always with his best friend since childhood, and they've always been close. I don't know what I should do about him and her. I never had to worry about them when we first got together because he reassured me that they were just friends. Now she calls all the time in the middle of the night. They always hang out and she's not too friendly to me anymore. I asked her one day if she knew why he was acting off and she acted completely oblivious and act like she didn't know what I was talking about. I feel like she's helping him cheat on me. Should I say something to him? Should I say something to him or should I lose weight and see where we go? I mean, I'm a big girl now, so I feel like the love that I worked on with him should be worth it and we should still be together. But I haven't changed the size of my heart, so that should count, right? He's my absolute everything. Please help me be homegirl. I'm crying for help and crying in real life. Your girl, and I'm not gonna say her name. Um, how can I? Because this is serious and this is real dear to my heart, homegirl. Um, come close. Come close. Your boyfriend and his best friend sleeping together. That's one. Um, and as a parent, once people change their patterns and how they deal with you and how they act towards you, the duck's always in a line anyway. Time and length of relationships nowadays don't matter. And if that love was still there, he would still tell you he love you and stuff like that. Now for homegirl, for her to start acting weird too is like them two together, it ain't cutting it. And then for her to like change and not be cool with you and nothing happened between you and her, that's real weird as AEIE. Using my my vowels wrong. I.e., they sleeping together. Two, aside from that, the fact that you're a plus size girl do not mean you gotta settle for this man or any man or anything for that matter. Let's just say that right there. With that, I feel like you need to work on yourself. If you feel like you gained a lot of weight and you don't like it for you, you change it for you. I don't feel like you need to change up your personality and how you are, how you shape for no man. And I wanted to say something else, but I'm keeping it real YouTube-ish. I feel like, work on your confidence. Don't settle for nothing and anybody in your life and just move on. So, while you working or whatever, if it's working out, eating better, get back to you and loving yourself before you even met him, before this situation even came about. And if you address him and he acting crazy, yeah, yep. And you're not calling in the middle of the night if you ain't do that before. So, I feel like I said, like move on, get yourself together and just peace them. And love yourself, girl. Love yourself. Because I love you. And that's it. Bye. So that's the end of my video of Hey Homegirl. Tell me how you liked about this and what you didn't like and how I could work better on this. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.